There is a strong warning from Iran tonight. As the high-stakes talks continued in Islamabad, Tehran made one thing very clear. Any violation of ceasefire will be met with a swift and decisive response. Speaking during the ongoing negotiations, Iran's foreign minister's spokesperson actually said that country is fully alert. He confirmed that while diplomats are engaged in the talks, Iran remains constant and its coordination with its armed forces on the ground as well as in the air. Well, the foreign minister stressed a key point. In Iran, ceasefire is expected to complete a halt hostilities. And according to him, even the smallest violation of it will not be ignored. He warned that Iran's military is ready to respond immediately if needed, and while diplomatic channels will continue to operate at the same time, Iran will be ready to defend and strike. The talks in Islamabad are seen as critical. You know why? Because coming after nearly 40 days of intense conflict, Iran has presented a detailed 10-point proposal outlining all of its demands. And these include strict enforcement of the ceasefire and its expansion across all fronts and not just limited area. And now with that being said, there is one major focus for Tehran, and that is ceasefire must also apply to the regions like Lebanon, where the tensions involving allied groups remain high. Iran says this condition has been clearly communicated to mediators, including Pakistan's leadership. Officials say that discussions have been ongoing for several hours involving the top Iranian representatives and Pakistani authorities as well. Sounds surprising? Maybe. Well, messages are being exchanged continuously and showing that negotiations are active and far more from over. But as J.D. Vance left for the United States, now this takes another twist. So far, there have been no reports of major ceasefire violations. However, Iran did acknowledge a few minor incidents in the early hours after the agreement was happening. And these were quickly addressed, with Tehran described as the clear warnings as it was forced a correction on the ground. Beyond diplomacy, there are also signs of heightened security concerns as well. Reports suggest that special measures were taken to protect Iranian delegation after the aircrafts traveling to Pakistan. These included routes change and aerial security support, indicating fears of possible interception during the transit. Now, it is a big and major step. Experts say that this reflects the fragile nature of the current situation. While talks were underway, trust remains slow, and the risk of escalation is still present till point. Well, for now, both sides appear to be testing the waters, balancing between negotiations and the preparedness. Iran's message still is clear. Diplomacy will continue, or it can continue, but not at the cost of security. Well, in the end, this moment could shape how and what comes next, either a path towards stability or return to confrontation. Because in this region, peace is not just about agreements, it is about whether those agreements hold or not. What are your thoughts about this? Make sure to comment down below.